Well, face it, you know that diets can come and go, but the extra pounds, they often stay. And the wrong kind of diet, well, it can be downright dangerous. We're going to go through the 5 diet myths right now for you with Mike Drumm. He's from Gold Gym. He's part of our Fitness Friday segment. Thanks for coming in this morning, Mike.
Thanks for having me.
Number 1 has to do with cutting carbs.
Absolutely.
This is a diet myth.
It's absolutely a diet myth. You have to have carbohydrates for energy. Normally, we suggest between 30 and 40% of your diet comes from carbohydrates. That's what you use to fuel your body.
So if you get rid of it,
you get rid of it, yeah, you're going to be tired, drowsy, and irritable. So you want to make sure that you keep the carbohydrates in the diet in moderation.
All right, you would think if you're on a diet foods help, but not necessarily.
Not necessarily. Diet foods do help, but a lot of times you have to make sure you read the label. They can be loaded with extra calories, high in sodium, and as with anything, you have to watch the quantity. Eating a ton of diet food isn't going to help you lose weight.
Right, you see the packaging. There's smaller portions. It could be easy to double up.
Oh,
and
absolutely.
And then you've hurt yourself.
You've shot yourself in the foot.
All right, more calories, the more you count, the more that you'll lose. Not true.
Not true at all. People tend to cut calories out of their diet to lose weight. You have to have at least 1,000 to 1,200 calories per day to sustain an active lifestyle. So make sure when you're cutting the calories, you don't cut too far.
Because if you take out too many,
the same thing is true. Your body is going to go into starvation mode and actually store those calories as fat instead of burning them off.
All right, and talk about fat. Dairy makes you fat. This is a myth?
It absolutely is a myth. Dairy is an excellent source of calcium, and it actually contains hormones that will help you to burn more fat than you're storing. So keep the dairy in the diet, but look for the non-fat or the low-fat options.
And this one, kind of a word of warning. Brown does not equal whole grain. It might seem so. It might even be packaged so, but it's not necessarily so.
That couldn't be more true. There's a lot of imposters out there. Look on the label for whole grain or whole wheat, and those are going to be healthy sources that will help you fight heart disease, diabetes, and of course help you keep the pounds off.
All right, so I put away the myths. I got to ask you, what's the secret to success on a diet?
The secret to success on a diet is not looking at it as a diet. Everyone is constantly on some sort of food regimen, and you have to make healthy food choices. Every meal you eat is a choice, so as long as you're making the healthy choices, you're never on a diet.
You got to pick it right and eat right. And there got to be a little bit of exercise in there too, doesn't there?
You have to include exercise, absolutely. So with a good combination of exercise and diet, you'll be successful in your weight loss.
All right, that's always good advice, Mike. Thanks for coming in this morning, kind of setting us straight so that we're ready to go for our next diet and make it one that will work. We'll be right back to update what's happening with the weather and traffic and also some of the top stories. Stay with us.